I do this work with inclusive communities because it is a calling for me. It is necessary. The work that we do is essential in making sure that all of the stories our students have are told. As soon as we stop letting students tell their story of whatever experiences are happening in their lives, whether they're part of the LGBTQ plus community, or they're an immigrant student, or they're a deaf or hard of hearing student, as soon as we silence those stories, we erase them from our community. And I do this work to make sure that no student is erased, that every student is present, that they're pulled to the center, and rather than empowering a community where the most popular kids get the best microphone, that we make sure that all students have a voice and are telling the story of who we are at Ralston High School.
In our current world, it is so difficult to find spaces where you can just be yourself. And so when you do find those spaces where you don't have to worry about trying to mask for anybody, where you don't have to worry about saying the wrong thing or not being accepted, you really thrive in those spaces. And especially if you can have access to those spaces in developmental years like high school, where you have the chance to make friendships that will truly carry into your adulthood, where you will learn lessons of kindness and being your true self. It is so important that you have access to those spaces.
It's a place where students first feel safe and second feel empowered, where they might have the audacity or the courage to step outside of their own comfort zone and recognize that a person is more than their zip code or their gender or their skin color or their sexual identity. All of those things exist in an intersection, and our students are willing to see those things and appreciate those things and have empathy and empower those voices who may otherwise be in the margins.
Going to Inclusivity has made Ralston High School better by encouraging students to be more than just passive participants in their community. It encourages them to be leaders in their community. It encourages them to listen to what people say and use that listening to reflect on who they are and to use what they have learned to encourage other people to be leaders, to encourage other people to get involved. It encourages students to just be active participants here at Ralston High School.
We all have permission as participants in inclusive communities activities to be safe and to be engaged. But with that permission is an assignment, right? We all have work to do when we walk out of that camp. The assignment is continue to do that in your community. I had to work really hard to make sure we presented a Toni Morrison novel to my students last year. And it could have been so easy for me to say, another piece of paper to fill out, another document to complete, another signature to get. It's still worth it because that little bit of uphill battle is nothing compared to what we are up against as a community. So I'll do my piece and I'll do my part, and that's what our students learn when they walk away. They have a piece and a part to do, and they have an assignment just like in school, but this stuff is a little bit more exciting.
There is a line of students who would be willing to tell you everything about Miss Peltz. She has made an impact on so many lives here at Ralston High School. She is an integral part to students feeling comfortable to be themselves, and I am truly proud that she is part of Ralston High School.